Key to Love number 41. Your intention. Hello and welcome to How to Love. Follow these weekly instructions and you will soon be on your way to manifesting deep and meaningful love into your life. Now, we're going to be moving through now. We've found our block and we've been looking at the reality of love. And the one thing states that at any given time, there's only one thing that we need to work on. It's the one thing that we have denied, delayed, procrastinated about the most. The one thing that we do not want to admit or deal with. Remember, it's our role, the dysfunction, using people that are not great matches. It's our holding on to resentments, an illusion. It's all those things, and it must be removed before we can bring in the love. If we do not, we are absolutely going to self-sabotage a great relationship. For a month, 6 months, a year, then all of a sudden, we're going to go back to the fear, the old way of dealing with things. Hi there, I'm Selina Stone, a Master Life Coach, and I will be presenting to you each week with a new key that opens the door to love. These wisdoms and teachings that I'm sharing with you were passed on to me by my mentor and teacher, David Essel, who has over 30 years experience and a high success rate amongst his clients. So, between now and our next session, I want you to go deep and really look at this question, and every day for the next 7 days following these 3 steps, this is what I want you to do. Step 1. Write down this question and think about it. What is your intention? We need to have an intention in order to shift, to release, to be free of your one thing. So how do we shift, release and become free of this one thing? Let's look at your one thing. You may not want to face it. Say it's alcohol, codependency. If you know it, then face it. If you know it's fear of intimacy, then face it. So how do we shift, release and be free of it? This is what I want you to do. I want you to create an intention, a statement that says, I release in totality this block to deep and meaningful love. And then write out what your block is. Is it fear of honesty, codependency, alcohol, trust, resentments? Write that out. Fill in the blank. I release in totality this block to deep and meaningful love. And state it. Step 2. Visualization. Write the scenario, the feelings it brings to mind, the triggers, the memories of the past, then fast forward and jump into the future. What do you see? Describe the pictures you're seeing, just write them all down. What is your intention? I want you to repeat your intention every day and every night. When we repeat verbally and we write it down, we can then bring it into the physical world where it can be released. There is no more to it than this, but this is a start. We need to release the block for the next 7 days, every morning and every night. I want you to write this intention down and I want you to repeat it. Write it, repeat it. It will take you seconds. Until we start this process, there is nothing going to change into finding and creating a deep, meaningful love relationship. Step 3, as I've just stated, repetition. Write and rewrite your answers. Look at this question every day over the next week. What does this statement mean to you? What's its meaning in your life? What is your intention? Once again, how do we shift and release our major block? We just talked about it, your intention. I release, specify the block, and we're going to repeat this every night and every morning for the next 7 days until our next session. These exercises seem so simple, yet they are very powerful. Just do them. I'm very excited now as we move forward. I'm excited about the fact that you're looking so deeply at what is blocking your current relationship at becoming a deep and meaningful love relationship. Also, if single, what is currently blocking you from past relationships, from creating and deepening a love relationship so that we can move on? Well, that's all we have time for today. I look forward to you all tuning in again next week. In the meantime, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and you'll be notified when the next session is aired. Together, we can stay on track to creating a deep and meaningful love into your life, and that's the reason I'm here. And if you feel you'd like me to personally coach you, inspire and motivate, then please feel free to contact me via my website, selinastone.com. Until next week, as always, be lucky.